Chandler Moore claims the CEO abused his power in a lawsuit against Maverick City Music following his abrupt departure. Chandler Moore, a co-founder of Maverick City Music, sued the company's CEO for allegedly stealing millions of dollars in royalties from him only days before he abruptly left the Grammy-winning worship group. Last Wednesday, October 1st, Moore's attorneys filed a civil fraud case in a federal court in Atlanta, which Billboard was able to get. Moore declared via social media that he was quitting Maverick City Music and concentrating on solo endeavors 5 days later, on Monday, October 6th. TRIBL Records, the group's label, and Maverick City Music are among the business companies named in the complaint. However, the main aim is Norman Gyamfi, who managed Moore before purchasing stock in Maverick City Music and taking over as CEO of the collective in 2023. The complaint states that Moore accepted Gyamfi's guidance in his business and financial decisions and placed great trust and confidence in him. But Gyamfi misused his authority and the confidence Moore placed in him. Gyamfi's self-dealing allegedly started in 2021 when he mediated the sale of Maverick City Music's masters to Sony distribution company The Orchard without informing Moore or revealing that he would get paid a commission. Sony's Christian music publishing company, Essential Music Publishing, will provide Maverick City Music all of Moore's songwriting income. Gyamfi is accused of forging Moore's signature on a co-publishing contract that gave the group half of all of his composition rights in order to accomplish this. Then, according to Moore, in 2022, Gyamfi covertly directed. The lawsuit claims that in 2024, Moore agreed to a final contract with Maverick City Music. In spite of Gyamfi and his partners withholding over $800,000 in royalties that were due under the agreement, Moore claims he fulfilled his responsibilities by writing new music and finishing a tour. In the end, Moore claims that Gyamfi defrauded him of millions of dollars by committing these several crimes. In addition to requesting monetary damages and a court order nullifying all of his contracts with Maverick City Music, the artist is filing a number of civil claims against Gyamfi, including breach of contract, forgery, and conversion. The case states that the plaintiffs have been robbed of their contractually obligated royalties, assets, money, and ownership interests due to the defendant's avarice, exploitation, and misappropriation of Moore's assets and intellectual property. This law firm is privileged to represent Chandler Moore, an extraordinary artist and human being, said Sam Lipshy of the Bradley Arent Law Firm, one of Moore's attorneys, in an interview with Billboard on Tuesday, October 7th. Like many gifted artists and entertainers, Chandler has experienced instances where his talent and trust were exploited in different ways, Lipshy said. We are totally dedicated to assisting Chandler in getting back what is rightfully his, resolving any unresolved legal issues, and allowing him to freely proceed in order to continue constructing the even more promising and significant career that lies ahead of him. A request for comment on Tuesday was not immediately answered by a Maverick City Music representative, although she is not a party to Moore's complaint. Fellow member Naomi Raine also stated on Monday that she is leaving Maverick City Music, joining Moore's departure.